Hello everyone, welcome to this 15-minute morning routine to get more energy throughout the day. My name is Helen, I'm your guide for today, and I'm going to be taking you through a 15-minute routine that is suitable for beginners, and all you need is a comfortable surface to work on and maybe a block or two if you are feeling tight through those hips. So we're going to be gently opening up the body today, getting our circulation going, but really focusing on opening up around the rib cage because this is going to help facilitate bigger, better breathing to give us more energy throughout our day. Okay, let's get started. We're going to be sat cross-legged. If this isn't comfortable, please do grab a block or a pillow to sit on and give yourself a moment to settle. And when you feel ready, close down your eyes. Let's take a deep breath in and let it go through the mouth. And then settle in to a normal pace of breath. Notice the pace and the depth of your breath. And just watch where that breath travels to. And without too much force, start to deepen your breath. See if you can send it down to your belly. Stretching out the exhale. As you inhale, make them deep and wide. And as you exhale, make them long and complete. On your next in-breath, blinking the eyes open and float your hands up overhead. And as you exhale, come over to one hand side. Good. As you inhale, slightly turn your chest open to the sky. And as you exhale, bring this top hand down either to your knee or to the mat. Feel that stretch in the upper part of your rib cage. Good. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it down. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Perfect. On your next inhale, let's come up through center. And exhale over to the opposite side. Really feel that opening between each rib. Good. And then inhale, turn the chest open. Exhale, bringing that hand down. Don't worry about what it looks like. Really focus on the feeling of opening up around the rib cage. One more. Wonderful. As you inhale, come up through center. See if you can reach and lift your rib cage up and away from your hips. And as you exhale, bring your hands down behind and bring your feet onto the floor, a little bit wider than hip width. Breathe in, lift your chest. As you exhale, allow the knees to drop one way. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, opposite way. In your own time. Good. Next time your knees drop to one side, we're going to add on here. So we're going to continue the twist so that back hand is going to come all the way around, pressing into that knee for a little twist. And then inhale, center. Exhale, opposite way. Good. And we're just going to go from side to side in our own pace. Good. Next time you come back through center, we're going to bring the feet a little closer, about hip width. Fingers pointing to the outside of your mat. Inhale, lift the chest, squeeze the glutes. And as you exhale, slowly lower down. Let's do one more like that. Inhale, lift, press those hips. Exhale, lowering down, rolling over the feet. Let's find an all fours position. So the hands are underneath the shoulders, knees underneath those hips. Inhale, drop your belly, shine your heart forwards. And as you exhale, push the floor away, look to your toes. Really feel that opening in the back of your rib cage. Good. Inhale, drop belly, looking forwards. Exhale, round, hug the belly up. Good. And then just starting to introduce some movement that feels good to you this morning. So maybe that's circles. Maybe it's a little forwards and back, side to side. Whatever it is that feels welcome in your body this morning. And this is a nice one to close your eyes, completely get out of your head and into your body. Very nice. Good. Coming back to a neutral all fours position. Spread the fingers wide. Really glue your knuckles to the mat. Tuck the toes and then send the sitting bones back and up. A little softness through the knees as you lift your tailbone higher. Let your head drop down. And then maybe encouraging the heels a little closer to the mat. Good. Let your head hang heavy. Wonderful. From here, let's begin to slowly walk the feet to the hands. Bend the knees as much as you need to. And when you get to the top of your mat, soften through your knees, let your head go, and just take a little rock from side to side. A nice generous bend through the knees here. And this is a nice opportunity to really release through the neck. Good. Soften the knees even more and then slowly roll up through the spine. So press into your feet, slowly pick yourself up. Coming all the way to standing nice and tall. Perfect. As you inhale, let's float the hands high overhead. And as you exhale, soften the knees, bend at the elbows, lift the chest. Good, a nice awakening pose. Good. Energy through those fingertips. And then from here, let's interlace the fingers behind our back. See if you can squeeze the palms together, open the chest even more. And then as you exhale next, dive forward. Let your head go and let your fists fall overhead. Good. We're going to bend into one knee deeply and straighten the other knee. And then alternate from side to side. Just let your fist fall overhead. This is going to really open out your shoulders and your chest. Wonderful. Good. From here, let's release the hands down to the mat. Inhale, hands onto your knees and lengthen out of the waist. As you exhale, bring your hands down, step your left foot back, drop the knee, untuck the toe, and then float those hands high overhead. Good. Interlace your fingers, bring them to the back of the head, and then drop your elbows wide. Heart is opening. Listen to your lower back here. If it feels pinchy at all, please do feel free to come up a little bit and focus on lifting the chest. But for some of us, getting into those hips might feel really good. Nice big breath. As you exhale, release your hands down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. We're going to step that back foot forwards. Inhale, lengthen through the waist. Exhale, hands come down, step your right foot back. Drop the knee, untuck the toe, come on up. And then this time, interlace your fingers, bring them to the back of your head. But let's have our elbows in as if they were going to touch each other. And then drop the head back. Chin up. Good. One more breath. And as you exhale, releasing your hands down. Tuck the back toes, lift that back knee, step the back foot forwards. Soften through the knees and then slowly roll up through the spine. Wonderful. Coming all the way to standing. Perfect. From here, take your feet a little bit wider than hip width. Turn the toes out. Take a nice big inhale, reach up and out. And as you exhale, bend into the knees. We're coming into a deep squat. If you need to drop your hands down to the floor, you absolutely can. Some of us might have our hands at heart center. Good. Nice, proud chest. Beautiful. Take a nice, big breath in here. And let it go. Wonderful. Let's bring our hands behind. Sit our bottom down. We're going to extend one leg out to the side. And one leg is going to come in this half butterfly shape. If you have any sensitivity around the knee, you can grab a prop or a pillow just to prop up that knee to support it. Otherwise, inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, begin to side bend over that straight leg. So really opening out through the rib cage here. Getting a little bit into that side lower back as well. Wonderful, good. Inhale, coming up. Bring this hand down, one hand up. Point your toe. Option to stay here and enjoy this opening. For some of us, we might press our hips up, squeeze the glutes at the top. Really nice awakening and energizing pose. And on your next exhalation, slowly coming back down with control. And switching over to the opposite side. Wonderful. Take a nice big inhale to reach up. Imagine your rib cage lifting up and away from your hips. And then come into that side bend. Really listen to what your different sides need. If you're tighter on this side of your back, just be a little more mindful. Wonderful. On your next in-breath, coming up, bringing this hand behind, opposite arm comes up this time, point the toe, option to stay here, or if you feel like it, press into those hips, squeeze the glutes, you can let the head go, and breathe into that front side. Wonderful. On your next exhalation, slowly, slowly lowering down and coming to find a nice, comfortable, cross-legged position, same position that we began in. Rest in your hands on your knees or your thighs and close your eyes. Okay, now notice how your breath feels. Notice the depth, the pace, and how far your breath travels now. On your next in-breath, floating the hands up overhead. As you exhale, bring them down into a prayer at heart center. And just take a moment to really, really thank yourself for carving out the time for your body and mind today. When you feel ready, slowly open the eyes and welcome yourself back into the rest of your day. Thank you so, so much for joining me for this one today. I really, really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you feel energized throughout the rest of your day. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you are subscribed so you can see more practices like this one, and I'll see you on the next class very soon. Bye.